Hello friends, Uncle Marv here, recording my first recording at IT Nation Secure 2025, and this is the event put on by ConnectWise and IT Nation. This year's event, June 2nd through the 4th. So June 2nd was yesterday. I drove up from Fort Lauderdale. It was a nice little drive. And we are here at the Gaylord Palms Resort and Convention Center in Kissimmee, Florida, and expect to be joined by 1,000 to 1,500 MSPs, vendors, industry leaders, all that stuff. So for those that don't know, this conference is designed to empower MSPs to become cybersecurity leaders for their clients. There's going to be lots of sessions with actionable insights, hands-on training, and exposure to the latest security technologies and business strategies. So this is a conference, I mentioned MSPs, but there's also going to be some CISOs, some CTOs, compliance officers that will be joining us. There's going to be 60-plus breakout sessions, 20 hands-on labs, and then, of course, keynote speakers from within the industries, and of course the Solutions Pavilion. And this year there are more than 65 vendors in tow. I will be making my usual swag run and filling the bag and giving you a report on the swag after the conference. So key themes this year are, of course, AI and hyper-automation for cybersecurity. There will be some deep exploration about how artificial intelligence and automation are transforming threat detection, and security operations, and of course, governance, risk, compliance, and then management and leadership. So let me go ahead and start. Since I'm recording at 9 a.m., this was the first time that I could actually announce some of the revelations that are happening here. And the first thing is a big announcement that is taking place here. A landmark collaboration, ConnectWise, has partnered with Microsoft and Pax8 to launch the ConnectWise Endpoint Management and Security for 365. This is a new offering available through the Pax8 Marketplace, and it provides MSPs with a turnkey solution to manage, secure, and automate endpoint environments for their small business clients. The package integrates Microsoft 365 Business Premium, ConnectWise RMM Pro, Managed Detection and Response for Microsoft Defender, and unified backup and security dashboards. So this should help streamline procurement, provisioning, and billing, and give you enhanced security and operational efficiency, which I think all of us as MSPs are looking for. Also introduced by ConnectWise is the latest version of its security information and event management platform, otherwise known as SIEM. It is purpose-built for MSPs and is powered by the ConnectWise ASIO platform. The updated SIEM unifies log management, threat detection, and response within a single interface, reducing operational complexity, cutting cost, and boosting productivity. And then the third big announcement, ConnectWise also unveiled PSA powered by ASIO, a modern professional services automation solution with a unified interface, shared data model, and embedded AI-driven automation. So alongside ConnectWise Pro, debuts as a comprehensive platform bundle consolidating PSA, RMM, RPA, remote support, documentation, and more under a single contract with flexible licensing. These advancements help to eliminate tool sprawl, reduce manual work, and enable hyper-automation, allowing MSPs to simplify operations and focus on service delivery. So these are some of the big announcements, and we'll see if I can get some of the ConnectWise C-level folks to ask him a little bit more about these that go beyond what they're going to announce in the keynote speeches and the announcements on stage. But that is what we're looking forward to here at IT Nation Secure. Of course, I've got interviews with some other vendors. We're going to seek out some MSPs, and all of that will be done here live on Radio Row at the Gaylord in Orlando, Florida. So just wanted to give you a little preview, folks. I'm going to start interviewing people just after this. And I should also give a special thank you to our travel partners that help make this possible. And those partners, LionGuard, BVoIP, and TrueGrid. The LionGuard is our special gear sponsor for 2025. BVoIP and TrueGrid are our travel partners. They are promoted here on the travel banner, and I'll have a very special announcement for each of those before each of these podcasts, and then we will seek to get them a little bit more recognition and thank them more throughout the show. So that's going to do it, folks. Look forward to doing these interviews. Hope that you get something out of it, and that's going to do it for this recording here at IT Nation Connect. We'll see you soon, and until next time, holla. Hello, friends. Uncle Marv here, recording live at IT Nation Connect at the Gaylord Resorts. And I have a and when I say very special episode, folks, you think a lot of times I don't mean it, but I do. I have Lynn Williams with ASCII here, and podcast first-timer. This will be interesting. Lynn, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Uncle Marv. Happy to be here.
So I've had all the other women of ASCII on. Why not you, and why only now?
Well, I was waiting for the right moment because it's a very special opportunity for me, too, to be sitting here with you, Marv. So very happy to be here.
What do you think, Jesse and Brianna, are they going to rib you afterwards?
Absolutely. We are a tight crew at the ASCII Group, and I'm sure we'll all be talking about something interesting that comes from this.
Okay. So you're here. ASCII has a booth.
Yes.
And tell me about what you guys are doing here and how's it been going so far?
Absolutely. Well, we're part of the community area here, along with some of the other fine communities out in the channel, and we've had great conversations. So it's great to get out, away from our events, which are also wonderful, obviously our ASCII Edge and our Taste of Success events, but to get to talk to people who don't know who we are yet, which I know it's hard to believe. There are people out there yet that don't know who the ASCII Group IT community is.
Yep.
And it's great to get out here and kind of spread our wings and talk to people. It's fabulous.
I mean, it is good. You get comfortable in your own environment. And, the ASCII tour, even though, it's 8-9 events a year, always different cities, you're right. People don't always get out and don't always get to see you. So it's good to see you guys here and be a part of the other communities that are out there.
Absolutely. Well, we're very honored to be here and be a part of this great event. And, of course, Sean Lardo has brought us in, and we're very grateful that...
Don't give Lardo credit.
Well, I had a good lunch with Mr. Sean Lardo the other day, and he works hard to help keep everything moving. So I appreciate that.
He does. So I'll ask you real quick because I know you've got other things. You're a busy gal. Any shout outs that you want to give while you're here?
Oh, that's hard. I'm going to shout out to Alan Weinberger. He's hi, Alan, our fearless leader, who is probably the wisest, most humble man, other than my own father, that I've ever met. Leading the vision and for over 40 years. We've been around for 40 years.
Yep.
So carrying the ASCII Group IT community through all the changes, and just shout out to Alan today.
Okay.
So
Gonna leave it at that, huh?
Well, let's see. Josh Lieberman's standing right here, so I can't leave him out, right? Yes. And Jerry Katavas, of course, back home.
Okay, don't be just listing ASCII people.
Oh,
Come
gosh.
on now.
All right, let's see. Well, you had mentioned Brad Gross. So part of our Taste of Success events, I have a really
Speaking
great team.
of, before I'm gonna stop that because we were supposed to have one
Yes.
in Fort Lauderdale,
Yes.
where I live,
Yes.
and very close to where Brad lives.
Yes.
What happened?
Well, we are going to do this. We started this 2 years ago. We started with about 4 events, and they've been very successful. We reach out to communities that we don't reach with our Edge events, and I definitely want to get down to Fort Lauderdale. And so I'm from St. Augustine, so it's very easy for us to get down there.
Yeah, but it didn't happen.
Well, I'm trying to think where we ended up having to go that year. I think it was Salt Lake City, but I know.
Really? You had to go to Salt Lake City.
We had to go to Salt Lake City.
I got to go there last month.
Nice. So, yeah, sit down here. So our Taste of Success events, I'm going to do a shout out to Brad Gross, who's our speaker at these events. Of course, he offers substantial, obviously amazing support for our ASCII members in many ways. So shout out to Brad Gross. And then Channel Hunters is part of our Taste of Success. And you should really check them out. And obviously NUSO as well, because those are the group that puts together the Taste of Success events. And if you haven't been to one and you aren't in the regions that we have our Edge events, reach out to me at lynn@ascii.com, and I'll set you up and we'll take you to dinner.
Perfect. 5 minutes.
Oh my!
Didn't think you'd last, did you?
No, I didn't. But it was a pleasure, Marv. It was a pleasure.
Thank you
always.
for sitting down and trusting me with this podcast experience, your first one.
Absolutely.
So we'll talk about it later.
I've been with ASCII for 10 years, and this is my first podcast.
I was going to let that go, but you threw that in there.
I've been busy. ASCII's been busy.
You are a busy gal, but we're not going to talk about what that busyness is.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
There you have it, folks. Lynn Williams, ASCII. Find her, chat with her. Don't drink wine with her. But we'll be back with more from IT Nation Connect. IT Nation Secure in Orlando, Florida. We'll see you soon. Holla.